Good afternoon, Panther family. I am Dr. Webb, the client advocate from the Counseling Center, and I want to welcome you to the very latest episode of the Panther Voice podcast. Today, we have a very special guest on. Her name is Dr. Azonobi, and she is the medical director at the Student Health Clinic. And I just wanted to take this time to talk with her about all things the Student Health Clinic. And I'm going to be interviewing her, asking her some very good questions, and she's going to be giving us some very good information. So I'll let you take over, Dr. Azonobi. How are
Hi.
you?
I'm fine, thank you. Thank you for having me on your podcast. I really appreciate it.
That's good. Okay. So whenever you're ready, we can go ahead and get started.
I'm
Um,
ready.
my first question is, can you introduce yourself and your role at the Student Health Clinic?
Sure. Like I said, my name is Azonobi. I'm a physician. I'm board certified in preventive medicine and public health. I started officially as medical director as of January this year, though I've been a physician in the clinic since January of last year. So yeah, I'm relatively new to the position, but happy to have joined the GSCU Panther family.
Okay. And we're glad to have you because you do an awesome job at the health clinic and with our students. My next question is, a lot of students say they didn't know that we have a student health clinic. Yeah. Can you tell them where you are and what services students can receive?
Sure, we hear that a lot, even though in their at least in their orientation, they're told where we are, who we are, but it's okay. They get a lot of information and a lot of things, I'm sure, fall off the plate. We have 3 sites, one at the main campus on Atlanta. We're at the bottom of the university commons. People think that we're like in the dorms. We're not actually in the dorms. We're kind of like with the police officers. We're on the outside. So the entrance to the clinic on the Atlanta campus is on the John Wesley Dobbs side across from the deck. That's where our entrance actually is. We have 2 other sites on the Dunwoody campus and actually also over on the Clarkston campus. And then we also have a part to play with the mobile clinic that goes to all the other campuses. But those are our 3 sites. We do a lot for the students. I tell people that essentially, if you're trying to figure out whether they should come to the clinic, just come. We are primary care and urgent care. That means we handle everything. Primary care doctors are kind of like the first line of defense. Anything that's going on with you, if you have a problem, go to your primary care doctor. They can help figure out if you need a specialist or what to do next. So we see people for their chronic medical conditions, like a lot of our students have asthma. We have a few students with high blood pressure, some very few with diabetes. We also do a lot of women's health. So you can get your pap smears done with us. You can talk about birth control. We do a lot of STD testing, a lot of STD treatment there as well. We do a travel clinic for students who are going for study abroad or traveling in their first time. We'll go over the immunizations and all the things that they need to know for that. We do regular well exams, physical exams. People come in and say, I just haven't had a physical in a long time and I need to see a doctor. Like I said, we're one-stop shop. If you have a cold, a cough, if you fall and scrape your knee, we're here for that. Just come on in. If you ever have a question, come on in. We will make it work. We will figure it out for you. So yeah, we do labs. We have a medication dispensary. We don't have a pharmacy per se, but we do have a dispensary where we have the 30 most common medications that we prescribe, and we have them at low cost. We tell people to just, come on in.
Okay, good. So how much does it cost to be seen at the clinic? Because I know that's a question that a lot of our students may have.
Yes, because students are poor.
And we remember what it was like to be college students.
I remember, I've been there. So I get it. And I was in school for my whole life. So I get it. So yes, all the visits to the clinic are absolutely $0. So you come in to see us and talk to us, it costs you absolutely nothing, okay? The only thing that we charge for are labs, medication, and procedures. And because we have a large population of students who are uninsured, we work hard to keep those prices as low as we possibly can, or to even refer people out to the community to get even cheaper tests. We don't have no skin in the game when it comes to cost. The school supports us, the health fees support us. We're not here to make a profit. We just want to make sure the students get taken care of. So anybody who comes in, the only thing that they have to pay for are labs, medication, and procedures. And we really try hard to make sure the students know costs before they pay. So for instance, if a student comes in and I say, well, I would really recommend that you get these 5 tests. These 5 tests cost $100. Is that okay? And we talk through what they can afford, what we actually have to do, what we really think we need to do versus what can be deferred, all those things, so we can make sure that the student can afford it. We only accept the student health insurance plan through the school. There's a United Healthcare plan that you can get through the student financial services that you can get an application for and sign up for that. We only accept that insurance. If you have insurance, you can still come and see us. It's just that we will not use your insurance. You would have to pay the out-of-pocket fee for that. And again, we try to keep it as low as possible.
Okay, okay. Is there ever going to be a time where you all will accept more insurances?
It's a really complicated process.
Okay.
And we're hoping in the future that we will be able to do that. If somebody has insurance, outside insurance, they make one option for them is they can pay out of pocket the cost, but then we can help them in terms of going back to their insurance and saying, hey, I was billed for that. Can you please reimburse me? So that's an option too.
Got you. Do you all tend to refer out often?
We will for specialists. So we don't have any specialists in the clinic. Okay, so we will refer people out for, like, if they need to see a heart doctor, cardiologist, if they need a GI doctor, a doctor who handles their intestines, a doctor who handles eyes. But just like any other primary care office, we start with it first. We do the evaluation to the extent that we can, and then when it gets beyond us, then we say we have to take it out to and refer it to somebody else.
Gotcha. Okay. Now, with everything that's been going on with COVID-19 and this pandemic, what changes have been made at the health clinic as a result of this?
It's been a few. So all of us, the entire institution, we've had to do a lot to change with what's going on with COVID. It's made things very different for how we provide care. How it changed in the clinic is this: we are trying to make sure that everybody calls us before coming in. We don't take any walk-ins right now in the summer, no walk-ins whatsoever. We ask people to call because when they call, we can figure out whether or not we really think they need to be seen face to face or whether or not they can just have a visit with us via telehealth. Okay, so we're doing telehealth visits kind of like this, where we talk to people over the computer and talk through their symptoms and figure out if we can help them that way. Students can call to make an appointment. They can send an email to healthclinic@gsu.edu, or they can go onto the patient portal, which is at gsu.medicatconnect.com. M as in Mary, E-D as in dog, I-C-A-T, connect.com. They can go on there and they can make a telehealth appointment, whatever time works best for them. During the telehealth appointment, the doctor or the provider may say, you know what, you need to be seen, and schedule them to be seen in clinic face to face. But that way we limit how many people are coming into the clinic at any particular time and keeping it as few people in at one particular time and maximize social distancing at the same time. So we try to keep the clinic empty and reduce everybody's risk of exposure.
Gotcha. Okay. Mm-hmm. And what is one thing about the clinic you would like the students to remember?
One thing, more than one. One thing is we exist. We're here for you. You pay for us. The visits are free. I mean, come by and just say hi. It's perfectly fine. You know, and right now we say come by. I really mean call us if you need us. Okay. If we, in the future, if we get past this COVID situation, I would say drop by anytime you want. But right now, call us. If you have a question, if you're not sure whether or not you need to be seen, we're here. We're here for you. Use us. Okay. And we'll do our best to make sure you get the best care that we can at the lowest cost possible.
Okay. Okay. And I actually have another question. So whenever you're contacting to try to schedule an appointment, can you maybe possibly walk us through what that process would be like in terms of, you know, contacting for the appointment? Like, what could students expect? You know what I mean?
It's really low key. It's easier than your own doctor, okay? You don't have to have your insurance information. So long as you're a student who is registered for classes. Right now, we're way more flexible. Just about anybody this summer can come and be seen. You just call our phone number, 404-413-1930. It has a menu. You press the right button to get to the person who can make you an appointment. They'll need your Panther ID and your name. That's really all you need in order to make the appointment, okay? So they'll figure out what time works best for you. You tell them what their complaint is. You go ahead and we'll make that appointment. If you email us, you just reach out to us and say, hey, I would like to make an appointment. You will get a follow-up call from our front office staff who will essentially do the same thing. They need your Panther ID and your name, and they'll set up the appointment. online with the patient portal. It's really intuitive. It takes you through step by step. Once you log in with your GSU ID, your GSU password. There'll be tabs at the top, including appointments. You click on that, it has instructions. What's your complaint? And it'll take you to what are all the open slots during the time period that you're interested in with the different providers. Who would you like to see? You select it. You'll get a follow-up email giving you instructions about the telehealth visit. Exactly where do you go? What do you need to do? All of those things. We try to be straightforward as possible. And if ever you have a question, go ahead and email us or call us, letting us know you're having a problem with the portal, or letting us know that it's not been able to work. We'll make it work for you.
Okay, cool. Well, is there anything else that you want to add that I haven't already asked you that you think the students should know?
I don't think so. Come on down, come on by, email us, call us, let us know what your needs are. We like to hear your feedback too, feedback from your experiences, feedback on how we can better serve you now and in the future. But bottom line is we're here.
Okay. Well, I just wanted to maybe ask one more thing. With everything that's going on with this COVID-19 pandemic, do you have like maybe any advice for students, in terms of how they can stay healthy, or, because this can cause a lot of, anxiety and things like that, but, maybe like what we can do physically to kind of stay healthy?
Sure. I think it's really important, even though we're supposed to be socially distancing, that doesn't mean that you're supposed to be in your home and stay there and never leave. I think that's an impression that a lot of people have gotten that's incorrect. One of the things that the governor outlined was that we should be able to go outside for things in terms of our physical health and our physical needs. You need the sun. You need to be out. You need to walk around. You still need to do things that can make you happy, that make you sure that you're enjoying things. I think the Counseling and Testing Center has done some awesome jobs with telling people what are some of the things that they can be doing while they're social distancing, things that they can do at home. So there's videos on the YouTube page, on Instagram, on Twitter, all of those places where people are giving you information about things you can do to continue to enjoy yourself, taking walks, meditation, things along those lines, because you still need to be enjoying yourself. Those things are very important for your mental health. In terms of your physical health, you still need to be getting some physical activity out there. I know a lot of us, including myself, I have been shopping crazy on Amazon, and not just shopping for clothes, shopping for things I shouldn't be eating. And these are times where I still need to make sure that I'm eating as healthy as possible. The basic things that we know about eating properly, I need to be eating a certain amount of fruits and vegetables in my diet, things along those things, avoiding salts, avoiding fats, those kinds of things. Still keep those things in mind, because all of those things are going to help you maintain your mental and your physical health. So I want to really emphasize that people should still get out. Social distancing is not emotional distancing, meaning you should still be reaching out to friends, you should be still reaching out to family and staying connected and staying plugged in. This is a time when people can be feeling very, very isolated and distanced from one another. And it really is not what we want from a public health standpoint. It's social distancing, is not emotional distancing. Keep in touch with people and still try to be creative and figuring out the things that you can still do to be enjoying yourself and keeping yourself up.
Yeah, that's so true. And that you've made a very great point, because a lot of times people do think, because especially what you hear in the media, that, you don't need to be around people, you just need to isolate and stuff like that. Yes, have the social distancing, but, there's still, like you was mentioning before, like definitely try to get out and, exercise and do things like that, because you have to be able to take care of yourself, because this is a very trying time right now. But there are some things that we can do for ourselves.
Yeah, and think outside the box. And when you're on Amazon shopping and looking around for things that you can do and enjoy. I've gotten some coloring books. I've got into coloring. My husband's got me playing badminton, good mitten, something like that in the backyard, things like that. Think outside of the box, because actually that's the good thing about Amazon and places like that, is these ideas are kind of out there, things that you can do to enjoying yourself with yourself and your family.
And then you bring up a great point, because coloring is awesome. Let me just tell you, like, it's so relaxing.
Yes.
Like, I really enjoy doing it. A lot of people think, that's for little kids and stuff like that. It's very relaxing.
It is, and it's a creative outlet at the same time. So there's no reason to not. This is a great opportunity to explore those types of things when we normally wouldn't have the opportunity to.
Yeah. Okay. Anything else you have?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, Dr. Azonobi. You shared so many great tips and details about the student health clinic. So I really appreciate you being on with me today. And you hear that, Panthers? I hope you all definitely utilize the student health clinic, because it is a service that is provided for you. So like she said, they're there to help support you in any kind of way. Same way with the counseling center.
That's right.
Okay.
For having me.
No problem. Well, until next time, Panthers, I want you all to continue to take care of yourselves and remember to always own your advocacy. Talk to y'all later. Bye.